So you've got a brand new piece of land, you're going to build a house on it, and you want to have a deck to come out and enjoy some rest and relaxation under the sun. Well, we've got you covered. It's easier to do than you think. First and foremost, you need to download this mod. It's available on the in-game ModHub for all platforms. It's the Bridges Pack. Now, if you're on Mac or PC and you want to search for some other bridge packs, they do exist out there and you can find them. They might have a decking surface that's a little more towards your liking. But for now, we're going to use this because it's available for all platforms on the in-game ModHub. In the game editor, go ahead, set your house down. Make sure you do it on a fairly level piece of land. I love the Elk Mountain farmhouse. It's a great house. I recommend you go to Elk Mountain Modding, you pick it up, and you use it. It's going to be in buildings, under farmhouses. And right here, Elk Mountain Farmhouse. We're going to put the deck on this left side over by the kitchen, if you know the layout of the house. We're going to drop our house down. And you can see it already has a concrete patio. But we want more. We want a bigger deck. We want to put stuff on our deck. And, well, we're going to kind of have to cheat the game a little bit to make it work. Since we're on a flat leveled surface, we can now go in and use, in the Decorations tab, under Other, the Bridge Pack. And we're going to use the bridge decking as our decking. And the best way to do this is to keep in mind that the area where your cursor is going to be the point at which you can choose the height of your deck surface. So where my cursor's at, I've rotated it 180 degrees. I can now come up to the height of the concrete structure, and I can just go ahead and drop one in by hitting V first, because I want to turn off the automatic overlap. I want to edit straight to the map. I don't care about changing the elevation of the ground. Drop it in, and then put one right next to it. And slowly but surely build your deck right in the area that you want. And if we're really lucky, now look at that, it's going to allow us to do that. Now, you might have to get a little creative here, because if we were to just drop another piece in, it's going to extend out. We don't necessarily like that. There might be a slightly shorter, that's not shorter, piece of wood that you could use and come in here, just like this. Again, with the cursor at the area where you want to set the height level, come in, drop it down. Drop it down. And just repeat this until you're happy with the deck surface that you've got. I think what we're going to do here, we're going to rotate that 90 degrees. We're going to come in, and this might annoy some people with some obsessive compulsive tendencies. I don't like that. I'm going to delete. Yes, delete. I want to line that up so that it's perfectly level. And again, it says it overlaps, but when I hit V, and I don't remember what the button is on console, but V on a keyboard, it allows me to drop it in regardless. And I just repeat that until it is covered up all the areas that I want. Now, yes, we're going to have to do something here, but I think I've got an idea on how to do that, because I want to put a deck railing up. And how do you put a deck railing up? The game won't let you put fencing on top of a deck surface like this. Well, we're going to cheat it. We're going to put the railing or the fencing on the ground. So go into Decorations, Fencing, choose the type of fence that you want. I like the black metal fencing, and you're just going to place it on the ground. And you just need to be cognizant of where you're placing it so that you, again, don't get that collision error. And if you do it right, you can lay your fencing right along the side of the ground as close to the deck as possible, and it will give the illusion that you've got a nice, beautiful railing on your deck. And this is how we're going to solve this problem here. We've got a collision there. To fix that, we're going to delete that one post. And we're just going to extend it out ever so slightly beyond where we think we need to have it. And there we go. And over. I think we'll put our walkway right there. And there is a very nice deck, wooden decking with a black rail around it. Now, have at it. Whatever else you want to do, if you want to put chairs and tables down on this deck, you can do that, because the game does allow for you to go into the decorative tab and choose other things to put down on top of your bridge. Again, you've got to turn off that overlap with another object feature and just force it to drop onto the surface. And that is pretty much it. How you build a wooden deck on your house using the bridge pack and some fencing. Happy farming, everyone.